in the last episode of InukiTV. I drank orange juice and then ate a chicken sandwich. And now my stomach hurts in an unfortunate turn of events. We say hello to Azar on the right. Ow. And we say hello to Captain McKirk in the middle. And we say hello to Mafo THS on the left. Now you may notice that I'm sitting kind of funny. This relieves some of the pain. But we're still going to cast a Men of War game anyway, because we rarely get to see Men of War, and hopefully it takes my mind off things as well, and I get to project my voice. However, I don't have access to the keyboard like this. I would look like E.T. if I did try to, so the camera controller is going to be a bit rough. But hopefully I'll feel better after this game. So who we got here? We got Azar and Triggy. Triggy did some special stuff in the last game with a KB1. It looked nice. He's got a sandbag line back here. We can't say the same for Azar, but Azar has a lot of points. I'm sure he can handle it. Ritalik in the middle, a dangerous formidable foe that you don't want to be messing with, because look at all the grenades and smokes, which was probably his doing. Actually, this smoke kind of looks like allied smoke, but hey, all smoke looks the same, right? Right? Oh, dearie me. Oh, grenades just going off literally everywhere. The building windows are being used. Lots of occupied stuff there. That is why the AT grenades are going off. And the sound file is set to good. Oh, I like it. Ritalik using as much cover as possible, though. Moving over to the left-hand side of the map to get a look at what Mafo THS is doing against Van Camel. Now, this is a 4v4 map. It is Suburb. He's left this point entirely vulnerable to not actually being ever captured. We should probably place a guy there. Just like we should probably not ever drink orange juice again and then eat food. Oh, I know this. I know it's bad for me. I just fucking love orange juice. You bastard orange juice. You betray me at every turn. Oh, well. M8 Greyhound. Now, this is going to be taken out by a 222. I'm calling it. I'm bloody well calling it. And we'll see what I actually can kill beforehand. There might be an AT rifle about as well. Usually you don't see them too much. We did run over what might have been a German soldier. Looks kind of black uniformed to me. Greyhound moves over to the right hand side, destroying the sandbags, destroying some of the dead bodies. Yeah, we don't want them taking our weapons. There it was. It's gone now though, but I think the M20 just took out the Greyhound. It's like a 222. Hey, the 222's coming. The 222 took out the Greyhound, everybody. Look. Yes, if Inuki said it, it must be true. And the M20 could actually take out the 222 from not that distance, because now it's dead. Oh, well, that was the end of that story. So, we've kind of learned from this game that friendly fire can be bad. Shooting your teammates' stuff doesn't always work out like you hope it would. You know, when you try and bounce a bullet off your teammate's helmet, and the bullet is actually a King Tiger round. You're just trying to line up two soldiers so it angles correctly and hits the enemy IS-3 into the engine. You know, I mean, it's such a common tactic. So common. A 222 though, coupled with the P3. Oh my god, the poor USA soldiers are very far behind now. What have they got out here? We got an M1 AT gun, a medium AT gun. This is sufficient enough, and I believe that they should probably all get them and try and keep them alive as long as possible. Oh, we did get a fine bazooka shot. It's a shame about the shitty camera work, but nonetheless, it was a fine bazooka shot. Oh, I loved it. I loved it many lots. On the right-hand side, we have lost control of this point. Now, this point is considered to be on the USA side of the map. However, Azar having great difficulty. Hull pierced. Yes. Yes, I can see that the hull has been pierced. What does that say? Oh, dear. Cowboy? Ah. Ah, that's nice. That's cute. Mafo this, bringing in the level extremely difficult vehicle of the game. We'll have to see how this pans out. It didn't pan out at all as it careens into the wall. And now it can't even arc that way, so he's just going to have to salvage that. No, that's it. Gone. Here comes the explosion. And explosion. End. Good, good, good. What is coming around here? We got a 222 from Triggy Happy TV. He's found himself a light dose of death. You see how I changed that sentence midway? It was really good. I feel smart and proud of myself because I'm on a stomachache right now. Oh, rocking this chair doesn't help. I thought it might. AT gun at the church. I love that. I really love that. Ritalik, though, being very highly aggressive. He's actually... I mean, I feel like I should be watching Ritalik because I've got many things to learn off him. I'm not the most aggressive player, but he certainly is, in these last two games, highly successful with getting in his opponent's grill and just be saying, hey, you want to own that territory? You know what? I'm sick and tired of your reasons for owning this area. I'm going to destroy you and take it for myself. I make Ritalik sound drunk. It's just because I've got my chin resting against the chair, I think. We got an MG. Now, this is a mighty fine position for an MG. And that's a mighty fine place for an AT gun as well, because this church is indestructible. Hey, what was that? That was a grenade, and those guys died. Oh, so much death. P3 looks like it might be receiving repairs. Can't be too sure. There might be a guy behind that. It's the fog of war. Line of sight rules still apply. The right-hand side has been neutralized. It seems like the U.S. Marines, the hero point unit on the field, trying their best to hold that area for as long as possible. They're having difficulty sighting themselves. We need one more soldier in there, maybe just behind this chair here. Someone, anyone, this guy's about to go down, and that is it, over for him. Now, the most likely place for a German soldier is in that crater there. That'd be wise to just lob a grenade in it. US Marines come with so much ordnance. Literally, like, usually 4 normal grenades and 2 AT grenades and a few smokes as well. It varies depending on their position in the squad, but still really good. Van Camel holding on to this area, but it looks like things are about to change for the worst as Van Camel changes things for the worst. Stuart down. Very nicely done from Van Camel. Now, Mafo could probably watch out for his flanks again, because we've got a few soldiers here behind the rock. Very problematic if you get soldiers sneaking around your flanks. Van Camel now bringing in a 222 since the destruction of all the enemy anti-armor. We could do with some bazookas. Some bazookas would be nice. Yes. Yes, they would. Yep, the pain's still there. But not as much as pain. Oh, as the Hellcat can deliver. Oh, I like seeing Hellcats. They are not only a skill-based tank, but a luck-based tank. It's like, it's skill to not get it killed, it's luck to kill an enemy tank. That's how would I put it. The accuracies of tanks, for me, is just downright absurd. It's atrocious, it really is. But the Hellcat, capable of taking out the strongest of German tanks. But you usually have to approach from the side armor. There's a lot of positions to do that in this map. Lakeland can be a hard map to actually get some flanks around. It seems like we're just about to get an MM8 howitzer stolen, but the engine gets damaged. That's not going anywhere. The guy, the commander, flies out. I don't know where the hole was in that 222, but he flew out the side of it. Anyway, we have a mortar set up from Captain McKirk. This is a weapon which slowly drains the manpower from your opponents. You have to keep it alive. You can guarantee that this is probably going to see something to try and kill it. It could be a light vehicle. It could be this F1 sighted back there behind that hill. The Hellcat is endangering itself. And there we go. The track is down. You can see the 222 has no trouble actually destroying this. Again, the track has been damaged. The 222 though, ooh, what kind of shot was that? That was from the M1 AT gun. F1 finishes off the job though. That is not how you use a Hellcat. There is something called risk assessment. And, I mean, what happened there? I mean, fair play to this Azar with the M1 AT gun, that was good. But risk assessment, man, it wasn't worth it. This was way too risky, and the reward was killing an F1. We could have played that differently. Now the 222 is going to try and come round and say, crush them. Oh no. This could have been avoided with a bazooka. And then the 222 does a trick that you could probably teach your dog. It goes belly open. It wants its belly rubbed. I should stop it. I need to sit properly, guys. Oh no, I don't need to sit properly. We won't do that. Fuck that. Fuck that idea. We're staying like this. This is how I'll be sleeping tonight. Don't you worry. Ritterlich. No, Van Camel. This is not Ritterlich. You see, I was judging who the player was by their playstyle there. I was like, this is Ritterlich. He's just so aggressive. But no, this is Van Camel moving up in this area. Now we've got Mafo this, who is so wanting to do a lot of damage. I don't believe this is going to happen though. Oh, the Panzerschreck misses. We can line up another shot. The Stuart turns around and faces. It tries to get out of line of sight of that Panzerschreck, and instead gets in line of sight of a bunch of AT grenades. The turret rolls off the top of that. I don't believe that is fixable anymore. Maybe, I don't know how much duct tape that's going to cost, but a lot is the cost. Many duct tape. We've got a croc here. It's watering the plants with fire. Not how I would personally do it. We've got another mortar up here. That's interesting. Unless they use duct tape to repair that. But hopefully we can realise that was a mistake. Always have a bazooka next to a mortar. You can guarantee your enemy just drives into them. I don't know why that is. The croc has found itself a playmate. Unfortunately for it, though, it's found a second playmate, and this playmate doesn't really like. No, hates him. Absolutely hates him. Like, I've got a bit of the tiniest of beards, and it's scratching against my chair. It's not the most pleasant thing. Sherman 76 on the field. It's probably going to die. Depends how we're going to use it. Oh no! Oh, he took out the lamppost. However, will this wonky mortar see now? The F1 is doing so much damage there. I don't know how he's going to try and take it out. I guess the 76. I mean, does that 76 even have line of sight on it? It's going through this tree. It does! It can just about get the turret, I believe. It's disappeared, though, into the fog of war, and the second shot misses. It retreats back behind the hill. We could maybe try being a bit more aggressive with infantry and roll up to that hill, but it's going to be difficult. I know that much. It can be very, very difficult. Mafo this says, I'm done. What's he done? I don't think he's done anything. Is it? No? Grenade? Oh! And his helmet gets blown into the other trench, which is going to be valuable later when some guy survives with no helmet. That's about right, isn't it? What we got here? We got a Greyhound from Van Camel, which has been repaired. We even got a second Greyhound there. That other one looks kind of explodoed, though. That's not going to work. So here comes the Greyhound against Mafu. Mafu, who has said he is done. Poor guy, I wish I could lob him some units. But it's not going to happen. It takes way too much effort to drag the cursor to the right-hand side of the screen and then initiate brain power to check on what units to buy from him. Even if it was any unit, I can't do that. I can't do that. Ow. Ow, the friction. Friction. Ah, the stomachache. Right, so we are only left with two players then. If Mafu has decided to end his commando performance drop. Don't tell me he's rage quitting. Is this going to be an InukiTV first? Is he rage quitting? No, he's not rage quitting. Well, there you have it. I'm going to stay to the end, even if I don't spawn any units. Right. So what we got? We got Azar 76 versus a Stu 4E2. Oh. That's not the way it was meant to happen. Here comes the Greyhound, though. All dressed in green with the 76. You gotta rotate the whole tank. And nothing but the tank if you want to get that turret turned around faster. But it seems like we've just got a special UPS delivery. And there we go. We got a Greyhound back. Oh, no. Hang on. There's still a guy here. Still two guys here, actually. They could salvage. Oh, no. It's not going bad for the US. It's going awful for the US side. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was thinking. What the hell was this? Another Stewie tank came in. And again, met by a hail of grenades. Yeah, we can't do that. That's not going to work. Mafo with another Greyhound should perhaps seek into buying... into... I don't know. It's risky. It's 70 manpower. I've not seen a single opportunity to use that. We got another 76 from Azar. The 76 is a fine tank, but as soon as the Germans start bringing out something like a Panther, there's gonna be a slight problem. If the Panther knows what it's doing anyway. We don't want to be side-facing against any sort of 67 millimeter. Yeah, 67 millimeter, those cannons. 76s we're talking about. Armor 22 to 64. I don't really pay attention to the armor. I probably should. Ooh, I believe that might be a sniper dropping some ammo for a machine gunner. We could even salvage some mortars from that as well. As someone commented, that was excellent, guys. Thank you for actually commenting me that. Stuff like that, it not only helps my play, but also helps my commentary as well. It gives me loads of useful insight. And then I get creative as well. I'm like, hey, this is a good idea. This is a good combo of units. I like that. I like combos of units. I also dislike stomach aches and ice skating. But that's for another day. We got Azar with the 50 cal on a machine gunner. Oh, it's so beast mode. Oh, and he's next to daisies as well. He must be getting like a 5% happiness buff. Oh. I like how all the individual sandbags are... Oh. Well, there's only one thing you can say, and that's, oh, well. This zone is being conquered by the Germans. 94 points. This is going to be a ruffle stomp, a game. As if you haven't guessed it, like 20 minutes ago. But hey, this is an acceptable game, considering this is the illest I've been on InukiTV. And I'm sure I'm going to win many sympathy points. Yay! So, unfortunately, Mafo, Azar, and Captain McKirk lose, and the rest of the guys win. You can do process of elimination. Good night, guys. I'm ill. Ta-da!
You want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.